Okay, here we are, section 8. We've finished the apron. It's all done. Now we're going to do the buttonhole. Now, the buttonhole is usually reinforced by a couple of bar tacks, and in many kilts that I've seen, the bar tacks are entirely too small. We're going to do a very big bar tack that's going to join those two pieces of canvas that are going to give us a little more security. So, as you can see, I've marked it with chalk, and I've got the strap there for a reference. I'm using a heavier thread. I'm using a heavy waxed linen sort of cobbler's thread. I can get that out of the way now. It's a little hard to see because, of course, we're dealing with black on black, but I pass through 2 or 3 times. Let's do this last one. And, of course, the needle is trying to get away from me, and I'm pushing the wrong end of it. That's great. My hands are actually so calloused from doing this that I sewed a seam. A few years ago, I sewed a seam, and I did maybe a third or to a half of the fell when I realized I was actually putting the needle through the cloth backwards, and that the sharp end was the callus was pushing through the thread, through the cloth. So okay, I've passed several passes of thread, and now I start doing a series of half hitches, and this is called a buttonhole stitch. I'll do this again in another video using contrasting thread so you can get a better idea of what I'm doing. This is a terrific, a very strong reinforcement, and the best thing is, because it's not machine sewn, you can pick it apart and take it out again if at some point you have to do any sort of alteration. So I'm going to carry on, rather than you watch me do every single stitch, I'm going to carry it on all the way to the end and then pass the needle through and do a bar tack on that side too. And I'll do that above and below, and it'll be very strong. And a very neat job on the inside so that when we put the lining in, it doesn't look terrible. Thanks.